die, but do not retreat. Nobody respects a country with a poor army, but everybody respects a country with a good army. I raise my toast to the Finnish army. Ideas are far more powerful than guns. We don't let our people have guns. Why should we let them have ideas? The leaders come and go, but the people remain. Only the people are immortal. Ah, these diplomats. What chatterboxes. There's only one way to shut them up: cut them down with machine guns. Bulk on me and go and get me one. You do not lament the loss of hair of one who has been beheaded. Education is a weapon, whose effect depends on who holds it in his hands and at whom it is aimed. Remember how the First World War broke out. It broke out as a result of the desire to redivide the world. In the future, there will be fewer but better Russians. I know that after my death a pile of rubbish will be heaped on my grave, but the wind of history will sooner or later sweep it away without mercy. Of all the treasures a state can possess, the human lives of its citizens are for us the most precious. The press must grow day in and day out. It is our party's sharpest and most powerful weapon. This creature softened my heart of stone. She died, and with her died my last warm feelings for humanity. It is not heroes that make history, but history that makes heroes. One death is a tragedy. 1,000,000 is a statistic. I believe in only one thing: the power of human will. Nowadays wars are not declared. They simply start. I am not a millionaire son, but I make my son become the millionaire son. We believe that the anarchists are real enemies of Marxism. A single death is a tragedy, 1,000,000 deaths is a statistic. It is enough that the people know there was an election. The people who cast the votes decide nothing. The people who count the votes decide everything. The people who cast the votes don't decide an election, the people who count the votes do. Ideas are more powerful than guns. We would not let our enemies have guns. Why should we let them have ideas? When we hang the capitalists, they will sell us the rope we use. Education is a weapon whose effects depend on who holds it in his hands and at whom it is aimed. Everybody has a right to be stupid, but some people abuse the privilege. I trust no one, not even myself. Gratitude is a sickness suffered by dogs. Everyone imposes his own system as far as his army can reach. Gaiety is the most outstanding feature of the Soviet Union. The writer is the engineer of the human soul. Those who vote decide nothing. Those who count the vote decide everything. Print is the sharpest and the strongest weapon of our party. If the opposition disarms, well and good. If it refuses to disarm, we shall disarm it ourselves. A sincere diplomat is like dry water or wooden iron. It's not the people who vote that count. It's the people who count the votes. To choose one's victims, to prepare one's plan minutely, to slake an implacable vengeance, and then to go to bed. There is nothing sweeter in the world. A man's eyes should be torn out if he can only see the past. A lot of times, I can turn and pass without even looking.